AI will create more millionaires, but it will also expose more broke people. You see, AI is about to create more millionaires than you and I can ever imagine. But I believe it's also going to expose more broke people, and the difference won't be intelligence, it won't be education, and it will definitely won't be who has access to the most technology. The difference will be who knows what to do with it. That's the difference. You see, everybody has access to information right now. Everybody can ask AI a question. Everybody can create content. Everybody can generate an idea. But an idea without execution is still worth zero. And that's why I want you to remember this. AI is not your advantage. Your decisions are your advantages. You see, welcome to the new economy. We're living through one of the greatest shifts in economic opportunity of our time. AI can help you write, AI can help you market, AI can help you analyze information, AI can help even businesses improve productivity. AI can even help ordinary entrepreneurs do things that once require an entire staff. But here's the danger. People are confusing access to intelligence with financial intelligence. Those are two completely different things. You can have the most powerful technology in the world in your hand and still be broke. Because you see, technology cannot fix bad financial behavior. AI cannot save someone who spends everything that they make. AI cannot build a business for someone who refuses to execute. AI cannot create discipline. AI cannot create courage. AI cannot make the difficult phone call for your future. And AI cannot decide what kind of human being you're going to become. Technology can multiply you, but first, there has to be something that's worth multiplying. That takes me to the four levels of money. Because you see, after decades around business, entrepreneurship, and financial services, I've learned that people tend to misunderstand money. Most people think if I make more money, I will become wealthy. Not necessarily. There are four different skills: making money, keeping money, growing money, and protecting money. And they are not the same skill at all. Someone can make $500,000 a year and still be financially vulnerable. Someone else can earn considerably less and systematically build assets. Why? Because income is what you earn, wealth is what you build and keep. That distinction alone can change an entire family. So, when somebody tells me how much money they make, that's not the first thing that impresses me at all. I used to be impressed with those, not anymore. I want to know, what do you own? What do you owe? What's your cash flow? What happens if your income stops? What assets are working while you're sleeping? And what's your tax strategy? What's your protection strategy? What's your retirement strategy? And here's the biggest one. Does your money have instructions? Because money without instructions has a strange way of just disappearing. These are some of the things that I want you to be thinking. And for small business owners, please listen carefully to me. If you own a business, I want you to hear this, this part very carefully. Your business can look successful on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, etc., and still be financially unhealthy. Revenue is not the same as profit. Followers are not the same as customers. Sales are not the same as cash flow. And being busy does not automatically mean you're building an asset. No. Some entrepreneurs have created themselves a very stressful job and they call that a business. It's just a demanding job. That's why every entrepreneur needs to understand their numbers. What's coming in, what's going out, what's your margin, what's your customer acquisition cost? How dependent is the company on you? Could the company operate without you? And what are you actually building that has value beyond this month's revenue? because the ultimate goal isn't simply to work harder. The goal is to build something that works better. And this is where AI changes everything. Small businesses now have access to capabilities that were once available primarily to larger companies. Research from the Federal Reserve shows AI adoptions among small businesses is accelerating rapidly. Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco was indicating this. But here's what I believe. Entrepreneurs are getting wrong at this moment. They're asking, what can AI do? That's the wrong question. You should be asking, what problem in my business can AI help me solve? That's completely different. Don't buy 20 AI subscriptions because everybody on social media is talking about them. Now you're excited and you go to buy them. Start with the bottlenecks. Where are you losing time? Where are you losing customers? Where are you wasting money? Where is your team repeating the same task every day? Where are leads falling through the cracks? Where are decisions being made without good information? Then you apply technology. So it is problem first, it's technology second. That's how business people should think. You see, today, your personal brand is now an asset. And there's another massive change that's taking place, that's happening. You're no longer just competing based on your company anymore. Now you're competing based on trust. Your reputation has become an economic asset. Your knowledge has become content. Your content now is creating attention. Attention can create trust. Trust can then create opportunity. You see, opportunity is what creates revenue. And revenue intelligently managed can create assets. So stop treating social media like just an entertainment, which is what I say a lot of people do. But if you are an entrepreneur, social media has become a distribution. It's a distro. Every video is a salesperson. Every post is a billboard. Every piece of educational content is an opportunity for someone to discover how you think. But here's a mistake. Everybody wants to go viral. It's all about virality, going viral. Very few people ask, what happens after I go viral? I've gone viral multiple times and I had to learn this. That's the $1,000,000 question that most people don't ask, because 10 million views with no strategy can be worth less than 10,000 views from the right audience. So don't just build followers, build authority. Don't just chase attention, earn trust. Don't just become known, become valuable. You see, the 1 minute I'll become a millionaire type principle. Everybody loves the idea that I'm going to become a millionaire and it's going to just happen just like this. But here's the lesson people miss. You don't just become a millionaire overnight. You don't. You may experience the breakthrough in 24 hours, but the person capable of recognizing and executing that opportunity may have taken years actually to build. That's why people misunderstand overnight success. They see the moment, they don't see the preparation. They see the deal, they don't see the relationships. They see the money, they don't see the failures. They see the audience, they don't see the years when nobody was watching. When it was just you, just releasing content, you're lucky if 1 or 2 people even like it. They don't see that. So don't pray only for the opportunity. Prepare yourself to become the person capable of handling the opportunity, because opportunity without capacity can actually destroy you. You see, your phone can make you rich or keep you distracted. And here's something else nobody wants to talk about, because the most powerful wealth building device that many people have ever owned is sitting right in the palm of their hand right now. Maybe you're even watching this from that. It's called your phone. Your phone. Your phone. You can learn almost anything, build an audience, reach customers, communicate globally, run parts of a company, access to AI, study markets, market feasibility, build relationships, create intellectual property, build that same, but that same device can consume 5 hours of your day watching everybody else build their life. You're scrolling, same phone, different decision. One person uses technology to consume, another person uses technology to create. One person follows influencers, another becomes influencer. One person watches businesses being built, another one builds one. The technology isn't the difference, the behavior is the difference. Check yourself before you wreck yourself with your phone. You say, there are 5 questions that I want you to ask yourself. And here they are. Number 1, what am I building? Number 2, by the way, what am I building? Not what am I doing? Just what am I building? Number 2, what are you building? What do I own? In other words, assets, equity, intellectual property, investments, business systems. But what do I own? Number 3, what am I learning that will make me more valuable 3 years from now? So you start thinking 3 years out, 5 years out, 7 years out, 10 years out. Number 4, how am I using AI to increase my productivity instead of simply increasing my consumption? And number 5, maybe the most important of all of them, if I continue living exactly the way I'm living right now for the next 5 years, where will I end up? Don't answer this emotionally. Just look at your habits. Do your personal identity audit. Because your habits are already voting for your future, either you know it or not. So here's what I believe about the next decade. It's because a lot of people are asking me, hey, what's your belief? What's your thoughts? The next generation of wealth will not belong exclusively to the smartest people. It will belong to people who can combine technology, financial intelligence, communication, relationships, discipline, execution. AI will make information cheaper, which means something else becomes actually more valuable. It's called your judgment, your ability to think and to process, knowing what to do, knowing what not to do, knowing who to trust, knowing when to move, knowing when to say no, and having the courage to execute when the opportunity appears. That's why I am not afraid of artificial intelligence replacing human beings. I am not. Colleges and campuses are afraid. I am not. I am far more interested in what happens when a disciplined human being learns how to leverage artificial intelligence. That combination is dangerous. That combination is potent. You see, let me bring this to a close. If you're watching me right now, you're an entrepreneur, you're a professional, you're a creator, small business owner, a young person trying to figure out your future, please hear me out. Stop waiting for the perfect time. This is the time. Learn technology, spend ridiculous amount of time learning money, learn communication, build your reputation, protect your name, build your network, build assets, and above everything else, actually learn how to make better decisions. Because AI may give 2 people exactly the same information. 5 years from now, one could become super wealthy, and the other one is still wondering what the hell happened. Same information, same technology, same 24 hours, different decisions, and that's the game. Your future isn't waiting for more information, not at all. Your future is waiting for a decision. This is why I created TOM, the 1 Million People Project, that I'm impacting 1 million lives one at a time through financial education. By the way, if you enjoy this content of mine, again, follow me, share this with someone you care for, so that, again, energetically, we can improve the universe, we can improve the earth that we live in. Why? Because the way you process, the way you think, the decisions you make, eventually, shape your outcome. This is Dr. Kehinde Thomas. Thank you for watching. And remember, I can only bring you content like this because of your subscriptions. It's free. I appreciate your help.